You're in the medical field, so I just want to say thank you to everybody working in that field during this incredibly tough time. You talk about coming home and grinding and playing 2K.
Let's go.
Kevin, thanks very much.
DA, he is dangerous in both facets. He's hard to stop. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
And looking at Sacramento, they had some high hopes coming out of the gate, frustrated with their level of play thus far, but they certainly have the pieces to be a factor in this race.
Now Sacramento's starting 5. They've got Jackson. Bledsoe is out there with Harden. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Dedmon in at the center position. And for Charlotte, we've got DeMarcus Cousins, Devin Booker out there with White. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Gallinari in at the 3 slot. Basket counts. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
Well, you bring up some great points. Now here's Cousins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game again.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And Gallinari kicks to Booker. It's good from long range.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Pass to Harden for the 3. Bobcats with the rebound.
Yeah, and we saw them really play a determined game when it came to chasing down rebounds, getting those good second chance looks. Really loved their aggressive.
Now here's Bledsoe. After the miss from Derek White. Pass to Harden. Shoots the 3. And no good that time. And the Bobcats going the other way now. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 21-point outing in their last game again. And the basket by Harden.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. Passes it to White. Gallinari outside. Now Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. Booker the pass to Gallinari. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by Harden.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Sinks the 3-pointer. Harden's got 5 now.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Now here's White for 3. Booker, rebounded by Jackson.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Here's Harden. Good D by Booker. Cousins, no one around him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Kings. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
You've got Derek White, Washington out there with Gallinari. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And both free throws good for White.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Sacramento with the ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. And here's Harden for 3, and another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
White, bounce pass. Here's Cousins, and there's the rebound by Dedmon.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
And here's Gallinari. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul.
His versatility, at least for Gallinari, is something that's so important for coaches to utilize. He's capable of stretching the floor the way he shoots it.
No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The pass to Booker from deep. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Bledsoe. Outside, Bogdanovich. Harden dishes to Bledsoe. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gallinari inside the three-point line. The quick look, no good that time. And now Sacramento on the break. Harden's got the ball, and the shot goes in. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Booker up top, guarded by Jackson. Washington. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
For Charlotte, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Sacramento. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you control for 3 quarters, but that fourth was just really an abomination in terms of how they played, and unfortunately, they took an L. Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Booker, right side, takes a 3, and the rejection by Harden. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bogdanovich, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Cousins. Dishes to White. Count it.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that?
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds. And now with the second half of...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Kings. Harden out there with Bledsoe. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Dedmon in at the 5 down low. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Bones, Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Harden outside. Back to Bledsoe. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. That shot misses. Charlotte trails by 9. Here's Cousins. Connects from three-point range. Cousins has got 7 points.
Yeah, there's just no hesitation right now on these pull-up Jays. Cousins has this on lockdown.
Back to Harden. From downtown, a rebound by Washington.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
White, good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Kings leading now by 4. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Bledsoe. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Harden has a wide open look. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Shoots from the right block. And Cousins kicks to White. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 10-point Kings lead. White looking around. Booker with no one around. Hits the jumper in space. He's got 7.
Just a great job of Booker, able to understand the timing and the quick trigger that time.
Bledsoe passes to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. The Bobcats will take it the other way. .50 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Booker. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Booker's got 9.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here's Bledsoe. Pass to Harden. launches it. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Dedmon's got his first basket.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden against Booker. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Booker knows he's got the ultimate green light, and right now exploring the three-point line.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Sacramento leading by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here are the Kings now. They've led by as many as 11 points. We've got Booker. Gallinari is out there with Washington. Then it's White, and it's Cousins in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Harden, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Huge night for Booker, and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston.
Here is Bledsoe. Harden outside. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his third assist on the night. It's White on the wing. Guarded by Bledsoe. And the rejection by Jackson. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. There's the lob to Jackson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Tries it from the top of the key. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Devin Booker.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Harden against White. Harden the pass to Dedmon. The shot, no good. Nice D from Cousins. Here's Booker. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bledsoe kicks to Harden. Outside Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Dedmon. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 7. Booker against Harden. A 3-ball. No good from Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Booker dishes to Cousins. Sacramento grabs the miss. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harden against Booker. To the paint. Here's Jackson. No good there. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And then Washington with the dunk.
Now, Booker is a special offensive player, can score, and starting to show his playmaking.
Bledsoe outside. There's the pass to Jackson. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Bledsoe looking it over. Outside Bogdanovich. Dedmon inside. Gallinari covering. That one drops for him.
Smart around the rim. Dedmon has the physical skills and the touch to be pretty effective from there.
Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. Harden with it. So the Kings win it. They came in here and all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.